Good morning, children. Consider question 16. So, in that there are two tables, that is student registration table and the garden table. So, consider the questions of this garden table. In that, the first question is to display the names of all the silver colored cars. So it is given all the silver colored cars. So you have, it is specified in the question that it is silver colored. So names of all the silver colored cars. It is also given only the names. So you have to write, it is to display, so you have to write the select statement. So inside the select statement you have to give only the names. So the names are in this table in the column car name. So in the select statement you have to give in the car name, the column name as it is, like this. Select car name from garden, and it is given silver colored. So where, check with what is the column name for colors. So for column name for colors is COLOUR, color. So you have to write where same column name. Here it is with a spelling mistake. So the same column name you should use, where color like silver, or you can write color equal to, in single quotes, silver. The next question, to display name of car, comma, make and capacity of cars. So display the name of the car. So the name of the car is in the column car name, then make. So there is a column make and capacity of car, that is the capacity column. So inside the select statement you have to write select car name, make, capacity from carton. The next, to display the charges at which a vehicle can be hired from carton. Display the charges. So only you have to display what? The charges at which the vehicle can be hired from a garden. So only select charges from vehicle, charges from garden. Next question, give the output from the of the following SQL query. Select car name from garden where capacity is equal to 4. Select car name from garden where capacity is equal to 4. So it is given, only we need the car name column and its capacity should be 4. So you have to select all the car names whose capacity is 4. So with capacity 4 we have only 2 cars and its name is SX4 and C class. So the output will be car name, a column. So column will be like this and its heading will be like this. So output will be like this. Inside the column car name, 2 cars will be there, SX4 and C class. Then consider the following tables, employee and sal grade, and answer A and B parts of the question. So we have two tables, employee and sal grade. Then to display the details of employees. So we have to display the details of employees. So select a star from employee. Select star from employee. We need all the details, so we can write it as select star from employee. Then to display name and designation of the employee whose sal grade is either S02 or S03. Display name and name So the column representing name is name, and DESIGN is another column. So select name comma design designation. For a designation it is the column desig. So name comma desig from employee, and there is a condition that sal grade is either S02 or S03. So where sal grade SG grade, where SG grade equal to S02 or sal grade equal to S03. So let us see how we can write. So you can write it, select name comma desig from employee where S grade equal to S02 or S grade equal to S03. Then to display the content of the entire employees table whose date of join is in between 9th February and, so if here it is given in between, so we can use the between operator. So we have to display the content of the entire employee table. So select star from EMP where DOJ between the two dates, between this and this. So here between is an operator and is also an operator. Between and are two operators that we studied in our last class. Then to add a new row with the following content. So to add a new row, just use the insert command. So insert into employee values in bracket the values. So what all values are given, write as it is inside a bracket. So write as it is, then bracket close, semicolon. Then give the output of the following SQL query. Select S grade salary plus HRA from sal grade where S grade is equal to S02. So what you have to do, select S grade, that is to display first column will be S grade, then the second column is salary plus HRA. So we have salary and HRA and S grade. So three columns are there, and in the question we have to display S grade, then second column is salary plus HRA. So you have to perform arithmetic operation on this two columns. So how you will write in the select statement? The output in the select statement, two columns are there, that is S grade, and another column is a combination of two columns, that is arithmetic operation performed on two columns. So and there is a condition that S grade is 02. So S grade is S02 means this column, this row. So you have to, the output will be one S grade column and the another column will be salary plus HRA. So S grade is S02. S grade is S02. Here one again there is a mistake, there is a spelling mistake, printing mistake, that is S02. Here it will be S02 and it will be salary plus HRA. Salary is 32,000 plus HRA 12,000, that is 44,000. Again one more zero is so only this much, 44,000. So many printing mistakes are there, so you have to correct it while studying. Then consider the following table, stock and dealers. So this is the stock table and this is the dealers table. So write the commands for the following statement. First one, to display the details of all the stocks in the stock table. To display the details of all the stocks means select star from stock. Then to display item number and item name of those items from stock table whose unit price is more than to display item number and item name of those items whose stock table from stock table whose unit price is more than 10 rupees. So you have a condition that unit price should be more than 10 rupees and you have to display the item name and item number. So you can see what is the column for item name and item number. So the column for item number is item NO and for item name is item. So you can write this code as statement as select item number comma item name item from stock where unit price greater than 10. So unit price is a column name and greater than 10. So here it is given unit price is more than 10 rupees. Then select to display the details of those items whose dealer code is 102 or quantity in stock is more than 100 from this table stock. So here two conditions are there and in the question it is given or. So we can select all the details of those items whose D code is 102 and we have to select all the items whose quantity is than 100. So there are two conditions and we can select based on both the conditions. So both the conditions, based on the basis of both the conditions we have to select the rows. So select star from stock where D code is equal to 102 or quantity greater than 100. So how we will write? Select D code, select star from stock where D code equal to 102 or quantity greater than 100. Here or is used because we have to select based on this. If it is not, D code is not 102, then we have to check whether quantity is greater than 100. If any of the condition is true, then we have to select that particular row. So we have used OR operator here. Next is to display unit price of items for each dealer from the table stock. Unit price of items for each dealer. So unit price and we have to select the unit price of each of the dealer. So we can use, we have to display in the question, it is given display the unit price of item. So select unit price from stock. You can write like this, select unit price from stock. But if we do not give here D code, then we will not be able to understand that which items unit price is being shown. Even in the question, even though in the question it is given display the unit price of items for each dealer, but it is not there, then also we have to write here D code, because then only we will understand that it is the unit price of this particular dealer. So here it is written select D code comma unit price from stock. Then give the output of the following SQL query. Select QTY into unit price from stock where item number is equal to 5006. quantity into unit price. So quantity is this column, and so quantity and unit price. So we have to multiply these two values for each row and we have to display the output. So but here there is given a condition that item number is equal to 5006. So we have to just find the output for only this particular column, that is unit price is and 5006. So for the 5006 you have to just multiply this 22 into 200, that is 4,400. That is the output is 4,400. So you should remember that always what is given in the select statement will be the column heading. So here quantity into unit price is the is given in the select statement, so it is the column heading. So here only one column and one row is there. Quantity into unit price is the column heading and its value is there in the. The next is the table graduate. So first question, list the names of those students who have obtained Div 1. So who have obtained division 1. So let us see that how we will display the names. So list the names. So select name, select from graduate where div equal to 1, where div equal to 1, like this. Select name from graduate where div equal to 1. Since it is a Roman number, we have to enclose it in single quotes. Then next one, display a report. So report, then also you have to use select statement. Display a report listing name, comma, stipend, comma, subject and amount of stipend received in a year, assuming that the stipend is paid every month. So we have to display a report, that is a table containing the name column, stipend column and subject column, and annual stipend, that is yearly stipend, but here only we have the stipend in a month. So for computing the yearly stipend we have to multiply this stipend by 12. So we can write the statement as select name, stipend, subject, comma, for yearly stipend, stipend into 12 from graduate. Graduate is the table name. Then next one, to display the details of students who are either physics or computer science graduates. So condition is there, physics or computer science. So physics or computer science is in the column subject. So we have to select both this physics students and the computer science students. So select display the details. So it is given details, we have to use star. So select star from graduate where subject is equal to physics or subject is equal to computer science. So here it is comp.sc. So same thing you have to use here also, but here also again some printing mistakes are there. Then only it will match the string that is saved here. Then next question, to insert a new row in the graduate table. So to insert a new row, we have to write the insert into statement. So insert into graduate values, then in bracket the values that are given in the question. Write as it is if the columns, but if it is not inserted to a particular column only. If it is, the values are for all the columns, write as it is in a bracket. So in open the bracket, then write the values as it is, then close the bracket and put a semicolon. The next question, write the SQL commands on the basis of the table sports. So this is the sports table and the command is display the names of the students who have grade C in either game 1 or game 2 or both. That is, here we have to check whether the students have grade C in game 1 or game 2 or both. So we have three conditions here. That is, in game 1 if there is grade C, then also select. If in game 2 there is grade C, then also select. If in both there is grade C, then also select. So here we can use the select statement. We need only the names of the students. So in the select command, select name from sports. So you can see here there are two columns for game 1 and game 2 are two different columns, and there are grade 1 and grade 2 which are another two set of columns. So grade 1 is the column for grade for game 1. So grade 1 is the grade given for game 1 and grade 2 is the grade given for game 2. Now in the question it is given, display the names of those students who have grade C in either game 1 or game 2 or both. Those who have grade C in, if they got grade C in game 1, then also select them, or if they have grade C in game 2, then also select them, or if they have grade in both game 1 and game 2, then also select those students' names. So how we will write? Select name from sports where instead of game 1, grade 1 equal to C or grade 2 equal to C, because we have to compare only the two columns, grade 1 and grade 2. So grade 1 equal to C or grade 2 equal to C. The next question, display the details of students getting grade A in cricket. Display the details of students getting grade A in cricket. So it is given, we have to compare what all things, all the details are to be needed. So select the star. Then grade should be A in cricket. So you have to check whether cricket is game 1 or game 2. So cricket is there in both game 1 and game 2. Okay, you can see cricket is there in both game 1 and cricket is there in game 1 and game 2 also. So you have to check whether grade 1 and grade 2 also you have to check. So how you will write this statement? Select, display the details, select star from sports where grade 1 equal to A or grade 2 equal to A and game 1 equal to cricket or game 2 equal to cricket. Here only grade 1 equal to A is there, but we need only those grades where grade 1 is A only for cricket. So we have to write grade 1 equal to A or grade 2 equal to A and game 1 equal to cricket or game 2 equal to cricket. The next one, display the games taken up by the students. Display the names of the students who have same game for both game 1 and game 2. Display the names of those students who have for game 1 and game 2 the same name. For game 1 and game 2 the same name, same game. So, how we will write? Select name from sports where game 1 is equal to game 2, only that much. For both the games, if it is the same game, then how we will compare? From the column, the values should be same, that is game 1 equal to game 2. Game 1 is equal to game 2. So, how we will write? Select name from sports where game 1 is equal to game 2. Next, display the games taken up by the students whose name is Arpit. So, how we will write? Select game 1 comma game 2. Only games means one student has taken 2 games. So, we have to display both the games. So, select game 1 comma game 2 from sports where name is equal to Arpit. Then add a new column named marks. How we will add a column? By using the alter table command. Inside the alter table command, we have to use add close. So, alter table, table name, that is sports, add column name, data type, size, then semicolon. Alter table, sports, add table name, that is here it is given named marks. So, marks, its data type int, size is 4, that is 4-digit values can be inserted into that particular column, marks. Then next one, assign a value 200 for marks for all those who are getting grade B or grade A in both game 1 and game 2. Assign values 200 for marks for all those who are getting grade B or grade A in both game 1 and game 2. In game 1 and game 2, in both the games, if one person is getting A grade or B grade, update their marks to 200. Not adding, just assign the mark 200. So, how we will update? Update table, update sports, and the new value is what? Marks equal to 200. We are not adding 200, we are just replacing what was the original value by 200. So, set marks equal to 200. If we were adding, then we have to write marks equal to marks plus 200. Now, we are not adding, we are just replacing. So, marks equal to 200 and it is given who are getting grade B or A. So, where grade 1 equal to A or grade 1 equal to B or not or, because we need in both. So, grade 1 equal to A or grade 1 equal to B and grade 1 equal to grade 2 equal to A or grade 2 equal to B. Here only one grade is considered, but we do not have the column grade, we have only columns grade 1 and grade 2, and both the grades we have to compare whether it is A or B. Many printing mistakes are there, you have to correct it while listening to the class. Then study the table and write SQL queries for the questions 1 to 4. So, to display the P name, quantity and rate for all the orders that are either pencil or pen. So, first you have to check what you have to display. Display P name, quantity and rate. So in the select statement, select p name, quantity, rate from orders. Now condition is there where p name is equal to what? Pencil or pen. So where p name equal to pencil or p name equal to pen. Next question, to display orders which are not getting any discount. So select star from orders where discount which are not getting discount. So all these columns, all these rows are not getting discount, so its values are null. So select star from orders where discount is null. We never use discount equal to null. We have a operator called is null, which will check whether a column has null values. So where discount is null. Then to display the p name, quantity and sale data for all orders whose cost is greater than 500. So in question it is given cost is what? We don't have the column cost. So cost can be calculated as quantity into rate. So by multiplying these two columns we will get the cost. So to display p name, quantity and sale, we have to write. So inside the select statement write p name, comma, quantity, comma, sale date from orders where quantity into rate greater than 500, like this, where quantity into cost greater than 500. Then to display orders whose rate is in the range of 200 to 100. So in the range means we can use between operator. So select star from orders where rate, either you can write like this, but using it to use the between operator is convenient because you have studied that between operator, so you have to use that. So this is not wrong, this is also correct, but most it is between operator is appropriate, its usage is appropriate. So you can write where rate between 20 and 100. While using between operator we also use and operator also. Then next question, Ajay wants to write an SQL query to increase the size of the name column in student table to accommodate 30 characters. However, he commits an error in the SQL syntax. Rewrite the followings. So what happened, this Ajay created an SQL table, and in that he wants to now update the column size. So how he will update? So this is the statement he has written: alter student table, increase name varchar 30. So we don't have this statement in alter table statement. We don't have the close like this, increase or table. So we have the correct statement is alter table, table name, that is alter table student. We have a close modify, then the column name which we want to modify, that is name, then its size and its then its data type and its size. So if you want to change the data type also, you have to give the first old data type, then the new data. You have to give the data type and size as it is, like this itself. Then write SQL query to create the sales table from the given data. So to create a table, you can see when we display the structure of the table, the output will be like this, DESC command. Using the DESC command, when we display the structure of a table, it will look like this. So while to create a table, this structure will be given. So based on the structure you have to create the table. So to create a table we have the command create table command. So you can use that command as create table, table name, that is sales, then bracket open. You can either write in single line itself, no need of writing like this in multiple lines, you can write in same line itself. Then the first column order ID, its data type int, you can either write int or integer, then its size in bracket 4, then given primary key, so write primary key. So after one row, one column's data are entered, you have to put a comma. Then the next column p name, its data type varchar, it's not null, that is this columns will not allow null values, there should be values in that column. Then quantity, quantity is next column, then integer 5 not null, then rate int 5 not null, discount int 3 null, discount, this column allows null values, and then put a bracket, then semicolon. If semicolon is not there, then the SQL statement will produce error, that is it will not be considered as terminated. Okay, thank you children. Unsolved questions are solved questions are over, and the unsolved questions we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.